pay attention to this. I'm going to challenge you with a question out there. Pay attention. Are you listening? Think of everything Jesus said. If you've read all 4 Gospels, you've heard everything he said. Think of something that Jesus might have said that would indicate that being born again is a process. I can think of one passage in my mind right now where it sounds like Jesus understands or is revealing that it may not be a perfect, mature thing all at one time. Can anybody think of anything Jesus said to indicate that? Because we got James saying some stuff. We got John saying, if any man sins. We got James. We got John. We got Paul and Barnabas. We got all these examples of people. Peter. We've got all these cases and examples in scriptures and passages where the disciples were declared righteous, but yet they still sinned. And that's a big head fake for a lot of people because they think that they're always going to sin because of that. That's not what the Bible's doing. That's not what God's doing. That's not what the Bible's doing. That's not what God's doing. Showing us the immaturity of the disciples is not a stamp of approval that you can keep sinning, because they had problems. So if you think you're born again, one of the evidences that you may be on the path to being born again, because I think it's a journey. I think it does have a beginning point and it's got an ending point. And in the middle, we find ourselves slipping a lot, having troubles, failing, right? And so that's the way I see Scripture describing the born again process, because Jesus just lays it out as a perfect finished thing, doesn't he? What does Jesus say about being born? I mean, Jesus doesn't really spend a lot of time discussing the process, does he? Jesus does not spend a lot of time discussing the process of being born again. He just simply says, you must be born again. He says, stop sinning